PowToon, if you're not familiar, is a tool for creating animated videos and presentations that works on a web browser. So part of the reason why we're offering this class this year is because it's a tool that works in the computer lab, on laptops, on Chromebooks, but it was not a app-specific tool. So we're excited that we have some devices out and about that you can use this tool with your students, which is pretty awesome. So let's get started. So the website is PowToon.com. When you get to PowToon, this is what it looks like. So lucky for you, PowToon has made a ton of really cool updates, starting with the new year this year. So if you used it before, it's probably going to look even better and be more functional than it was if you've used it before. And if you haven't, hopefully you'll find it pretty awesome and you'll be excited to use it. So let's get started. So I'm just going to take you through some broad overview stuff. And then we'll jump in and we'll actually start creating a PowToon. So you watched a PowToon as an example, and now you're going to actually watch me create that PowToon that you watched, and that's going to be my tutorials, which is pretty cool. So a little bit of a brain trick on you there. So when you get to PowToon, PowToon.com, you click login, and when you click login, you're going to say log in with Google. So I'm going to say log in with Google. It will probably ask you permission to access your account information. I've been here before, so it just takes me to this screen here, and then this screen pops up like this. I just want to give you guys a heads up. Yeah, here's our St. Patrick's Day deal is happening here. So I want to give you a heads up. I'm on a Chromebook. So the way that it looks and feels for me on my Chromebook is how it's going to work if you're using this with students in Chromebooks. So this screen pops up. I recommend saying skip and remind me later. If you go through one of these, you end up in this template gallery, and I'm going to show you, I think, in my opinion, the easier way to navigate that. So I'm going to say skip and remind me later. And I like this new dashboard that they have here, which is pretty awesome. I have PowToons, and then I have a library of PowToons that I've created down here, most of which are not complete. But you get the idea. So there's 3 options, one of which is new. So starting here with the purple, you can use PowToon and actually storyboard out your template. So you're going to create a storyboard and select your scenes, and then you would actually get into the weeds of editing the PowToon itself. So that's a really cool option. You can do like a whole storyboarding requirement for your project. Then there's this customize a popular template, which is my personal favorite because the templates have the transitions and the style, and they already kind of have all of that hard stuff in there, and you just got to tweak the hard stuff to make your stuff awesome. So that's pretty cool. But if you know exactly what you want to do, then they have this option for start from scratch, or you have a very specific requirement that you want your students to do, then you could just go this route with blank canvas. So we are going to start with our overview, and our overview is going to just be like, what does each one of these look like? So I'm going to start with the middle one. I know that seems kind of weird, but this is the more traditional. So starting with a template. So if you click customize a popular template, they have a template library. Surprise, surprise. This tool is really it's for free, it's for EDU, but it also has a lot of really great features that you get with these pro and upgraded plans. So it's really important that you pay attention to these purple banners that are in the right-hand corner that say pro or business, and if they don't have them, then they're free. And with the upgrade, they now call it the biz plan or the pro plan. These are all biz plans. So you should just pay attention to that, and you should make sure that students are paying attention to that. If a student creates or you create a PowToon that is holding on to pro or business pieces, they'll have these little lock icons. When you actually go to share out your PowToon, it's going to strip it of all of that content, so it's a lot of wasted time. So make sure that you're using the free stuff when you're using this tool. So I'm sorry, I'm just scrolling, but you get the idea. So up here, they have this template category. I personally like being able to just browse through all of them right here, where the category is all. But if you click on this drop down up here, so right now I'm in all work, then they have a second section for all education, and they're a little different. Some of them are the same, but there's different options in here. This teacher introduction one is nice. The character packs are what I would pay attention to, and I'll talk to you a little bit more about that. Or this last one, personal, and then all for personal, so they can make like a digital greeting card or something like that. So you see how this works. So there's lots of really cool fun ones to do here. So for each one of those sections, there's templates to use. I'm overwhelming you right now, but so when you're browsing through, they have this preview or use. So if Valentine's is a little old. Let's see here. Tell your story. Let's see what happens on this one. When you pull it up, it'll play. And then it has these, I'm just going to turn it down, blank like text boxes that are telling you what to do, or put your image here. So the template really kind of has like all of this animation, the popping, the moving, all of these things. They're all customizable, but the hard part of kind of timing things out is done for you. Now you can adjust it, but there's a lot of work on the back end that they won't need to adjust, which is why I like the ease of use of using a template. So I'm still in the greeting cards one. This 2016 year in a review template is new, and it's kind of fun. I'll play that one. So again, you get to see how this works. So this one's kind of like reflective, kind of almost sounds like a little Good Will Hunting-esque, if you will. This part sounds like Elf. But so you see this, add your text, insert your image, and you're seeing how those things look there in the video, and it works really well like that. So this is what the templates look like. And so I ended up in a rabbit hole browsing through these templates for like 25 minutes, which was all kinds of good fun, because there's different templates that'll do different things that you need them to do. So browsing through the templates is helpful, and knowing which ones might fit your goals in terms of what you're trying to do as well would be a good thing. So that's the templates. And then I'm going to go back a step, and we're going to get into all of that. I'm just giving you a little overview. The storyboard looks kind of similar, but you're going from scene to scene now. And I think as a free account, the possibilities are a little bit more limited with the storyboard, but maybe it was just the one that I was in. So they are like, okay, what's your, the look that you want, this whiteboard style, infographic style, cartoon. I'm going to go with cartoon. And then it'll give you this kind of storyboard layout. So intro, describe a problem, present a solution, and add a call to action. You can add slides in between, and you can also trash slides here. And then you can also change your storyboard structure. So this is under the basic. That's why I only have like 4 of those. If I change this to an announcement, now I have 6. So you see that storyboard structure. So maybe if this is for a specific project, you want students to be able to explain how to do something. So we did PowToon and Intro to Stats, and they had to explain one of the statistical concepts from Unit 1. So this might have been a perfect way to do it, where they had to, make a statement, describe what it is, illustrate what it does, and then do another one. So I'm going to keep this one for right now, but then you just click on the plus sign in the middle, and then it pulls up the different intro slides that you could use. So these are all intro slides, introduction, titles, and headings. And you see lots of these are pro or business. But there are, announcing it's a boy, not necessarily what your students need, but 2017, there's a lot with those. And if this style this theme doesn't work for you, then you can change it. So I'm going to go with, this is under intros. So I'm going to go with this one here, and I'm just going to say use. And so then it puts it in there. Hello, my name is. And I can change the text and the character on there. And now I'm going to make a statement. So I click on this, and it brings us to the specifics of who, what, where, when, why, charts and data. And again, do you see how, like I said before, in this storyboard template, I feel very limited in terms of what I can do. But these are fun here. So now we have some new ones. Description of a project, the project one. So I'm going to go with this one, use. So I'm storyboarding out what's going to actually happen throughout my PowToon. So you get the idea, and you do it for each one of these pieces of your PowToon. You get the idea. So this is the storyboard part, and then when you click continue, you actually go into editing the content of your scenes, which is where you would have been if you used one of those templates.